as you can tell from the thumbnail, Subaru's broken. It's blown up. Still haven't split the case halves yet, but the motor's out. It's over there. Show that in a little bit. But found a piece, did an oil change the other day, or a little bit while ago. Motor's been out for a little bit. So did an oil change. Oil was extremely sparkly. I was like, this ain't good. So drove home from work, pulled the motor, ripped the oil pan off and everything, found a piece of metal in the oil pickup, which I have actually, I think I saved it. Yep, it's right here. Yeah, so that was in my oil pickup. I'm assuming it's a thrust washer, bearing, whatever you want to call it, because the crank has a ridiculous amount of play back and forth. So motor's done. It started eating into the front of the oil pump. So block is probably toast. I mean, I don't really plan on using it again anyway because it's already bored out to 99.75, so can't really do much with that. But one of my good friends struck up a freaking awesome deal, and he had some spare motors laying around. He has one stock motor, stock bore, whatever, all that. It spun a bearing. It's got like 28,000 miles on it, so I'm probably going to use that block. Then he has also a closed deck block, but it's already bored out to 99.75, and it needs to be bored out a little bit more, so it would have to be bored out to 100, and even that might not be enough to get all the stuff out of the inside of the cylinder walls. So I'm trying to figure out which way I'm going to go. If that closed deck block can be bored out to 100 and be saved, I don't even know if I'm going to use it, because I don't know if that's too thin of cylinder walls to be pushing the horsepower that I want to. So I might just build that 28,000 mile block, but I'm trying to figure it all out. So basically the goal for the car now is I'm gonna try and go rotated setup with probably like a 62 millimeter turbo on there, probably a precision. And I don't know, I've been wanting to do a rotated setup since I bought the car. I figured now is the time to do it, because motor's out, motor's apart, motor whatever. It has to be rebuilt, might as well do it right. So I'm going to rebuild it, and I'm going to document all that stuff and create videos for you guys and walkthroughs and just my experience of building the car finally the way that I want to. So I'm going to do that. I've been doing some welding at work, so I'm getting more familiar with welding, but my coworker's like really good at welding, so we're probably going to do a custom rotated setup, like custom up pipe, down pipe for the exhaust and everything for that. So I have a good plan of what I want to do, but I'm just trying to figure out if I want to do open deck and just use that stock bore motor. I don't know if it has to be bored out or not, but either way, 99.75 is fine. So I might do that and keep it open deck, because I'm looking for like 500 wheel horsepower, but I don't know, because the open deck kind of scares me at the same time with high horsepower numbers. But I've also heard that you can run 500 horsepower open deck with supporting mods and head studs and all that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to figure it out, because closed decking a block, it gets pretty expensive, same with sleeving and all that stuff. Trying to ball on a budget over here, but still do it right and make it last. So I don't know, I just figured I'd make an update for you guys and let you guys know what's been going on with the car. Like I said, I've been trying to plan all this stuff out, figure out which direction I want to go, but I already have a set of rods. I have a crank, I have rods, so I have a crank and I have rods, which is good. So I need to buy pistons and bearings and all that kind of stuff. But I'm mostly just trying to figure out right now which block I'm going to use. And then I will go from there and start figuring out exactly what parts I want, blah, 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 blah. and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let me show you how much play is in that crank. As you can see, that is a decent amount of movement, and I mean, you saw what came out of it. If we take a look at the oil pump, it got ground down pretty good too. But yeah, so that's what's been going on with this thing. Definitely going to keep you guys updated on plans and keep posting videos and stuff, so if you enjoy, definitely like, subscribe, and comment what you guys are curious about seeing or have any questions.